Hello everybody. Today I want to talk to y'all about fraud. I recently received two different text messages through my iPhone, and they were both supposedly from UPS. And even if you don't receive a lot of packages yourself, maybe you have a daughter or a son or a friend who does, and they could use this information as well. So pass it on and share it. You could be helping to save somebody from being scammed. I'll read you what the messages is, just in case you received a similar message. You can relate to it, okay? To help you identify it as being fraud. It says, at the top it says, UPS ground, reschedule your shipment delivery. We attempted to deliver your UPS package on, it says June 24th, but we were unable to contact you and the delivery could not be completed. Your package needs to be signed for in person, so please reschedule the delivery by doing the following. Reschedule now. Now, it says, okay? So that's one of the tips when you're looking at fraudulent stuff. They want you to act now, okay? And it gives https://www.ups.com at package O. This is where it gets crazy. The package is spelled PACKAGOE-UZS.cc/US. Options include selecting a new delivery date and time. Just reply with why, then close and reopen the message to make the link work. If that doesn't do it, copy the link and paste it straight into Safari. Important notice, your package is secured at our local facility and will be held until June 27th. So that's another clue that it's fraud, because they're like, hurry up and do this quick. If not rescheduled by this date, your shipment will be returned to the sender. Ensure your contact information is correct for delivery updates via UPS My Choice. Thank you for trusting UPS ground. Trusting, they have the nerve to say. We're committed to delivering your shipment on time and in good condition. This is actually a fraud, guys, even though it may sound like it has some truth to it. Because if you're like me, you do order things and get them delivered by UPS. Some people order so many things and have it delivered by UPS, they may not be sure if all of their packages are in, and they may just fall for this and, you know, comply as the sender is requesting. Now, what kind of fraud you could get into, what kind of scam you could get into by answering one of these, I don't know, because I didn't go as far as to open it up, because I know better than to open it. But what I did do, because I wasn't completely sure, was I called the actual for sure UPS and asked them about it. And they said it was a fraud. They said that it would have, if it were real, it would have a tracking number for the package that they were trying to deliver, which this message did not have any tracking number included on it at all. And it said, the UPS person at the actual UPS said that it would also have package information on it. So they also have a website for UPS that has some tips about the best practices for avoiding fraud, how to recognize fraud, and common fraud scenarios. So you might want to check that out. Some of the stuff that they mention is to slow down. When you get a text like this, slow down. Scammers rely on urgency to create panic. Be cautious of anything that implies you must act immediately. Take the time to review the message and then review it again. Don't click on or check the link. Legitimate UPS links start with, and then they have an example on their website of what that looks like. It says check the details. Are there any spelling or grammar errors? Generic greetings like sir or madam. Fraudsters will frequently use small typos to trick you into clicking on the link. Report it. Report it to the Federal Trade Commission. Delete it and block it so that you don't accidentally interact with it later in your messages. And remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So they'll try all kinds of little tricks on you to get into your personal information. They may ask for personal information that could actually allow them to scam you, maybe scam your bank account, credit card account, who knows what. These guys are out there. This is what they do for a living, and they're pretty slick at it. Now, like I said, I got 2 of these messages. I got one last week, and then I got one this week. So that's when I said, I need to check into this, and I want to make a little video about it, just so that if any of my viewers are getting these same messages, I can pass this on to them and let them know that I checked into it and it is fraud. Do not click on it or comply with it. And if you're ever in doubt of anything like that, always go to the actual website or call the actual company and ask them if they are sending out these messages. And probably most of the time it's a fraud. Every now and then it may be something, but you need to check on it before you just click on it. Don't just click on stuff, on links in your email or your text messages, because a lot of times it's a fraud, and a lot of times it's a scam connected to that fraud. I mean, why else would they do it? Some of the common fraud scenarios: payment is needed or overdue, never wire money, send money orders, gift cards, or cash through the mail to one of these scams, okay? Also, they might say funds required for package delivery. Only a few packages require money for delivery. Collect on delivery, duties, or taxes. Tracking your package is the safest way to see if any fees are due. An account or payment if requested. Unexpected alerts about your account could be fraud. Confirm there is no suspicious shipping or billing activities by logging into ups.com. So just always check with the actual legitimate website, not clicking on one of these fraudulent things to go to a website. Get on your own computer and go into an actual legitimate website that's supposed to be contacting you, because you can get these fraud messages from UPS, you can get them from FedEx, you can get them from United States Postal Service. Of course, not the legitimate ones, but you can get them from scammers saying that they are representing those companies. These scammers are good. They can create websites that look exactly like the legitimate ones. So make sure you do your homework and make sure that you are logging onto a legitimate site. So always be on the lookout for that. But I can say for sure that this is going on now, because I got this last week and again this week. So if you're getting this on your phone and your text messages, it's a fraud. If you're in doubt, contact the actual company. I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope you liked the video. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.